Hello, everyone, and welcome to One Connected Love. I'm Daniel.
I'm Christina.
And we are true twin flames in union. Today, we are going to be discussing the 9 signs to determine if you are with your true twin flame from the book Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover by Jeff and Shaleia, our spiritual teachers.
Yes. So, you've heard a lot of stuff, I'm sure. If you're on the Twin Flame journey, you've heard a lot of stuff all over the place. I've heard a lot of misinformation about whether or not someone's your twin flame. A lot of stuff about horoscopes. A lot of stuff about life path numbers.
Looking alike,
yeah. None of those things are actually really representative of a true twin flame union. Right,
they're not concrete.
Exactly. And the thing is, you and your twin flame are eternal, right? You're eternal beings, just like any of God's children, right? You're eternal beings. And so your birthday and your life path number, etc., those things are pertinent to this lifetime on earth, right? And so that's pertinent to a certain period of time in your eternal existence. So that doesn't define you. It's just showing what you're working through right now.
Yeah, and it could be there could be synchronicities, but what we're getting at is it's not straight across the board for everyone. It doesn't work out for everyone the exact same way.
Right, and we've seen some twin flames that look like physical twins, they look very similar, and we've seen some twin flames who look pretty different, but yet somehow at the core, you just know, there's the same soul blueprint there.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Even if they look totally physically different, somehow that's the same energy.
Right.
Yeah, so physical looks don't really have anything to do with it either. So let's read the real 9 signs.
Yeah, we'll read the 9 signs and then we'll go ahead and discuss how we feel and what we experienced.
Yeah, and so we're not going to read the whole piece of the book. We'll let you do that, but just to get a feel for the 9 signs.
Yeah, so sign number 1, your twin flame will feel familiar to you.
Yeah, I feel that.
For sure.
Yeah, it took me, when I first met Daniel, I think there was a familiarity, but it wasn't quite so pronounced because I wasn't in a space where I was really noticing Daniel. So I was pretty numbed out to the connection when I first met him. So but as we've gotten to know each other, it really just feels like I'm just hanging out with myself.
Really obvious.
Yeah.
I agree. I have to say, in my experience, when we first met, it was not clear. I was not in a space in my consciousness to really be able to receive that truth. I was still working through a lot of upsets and stuff like that. But yeah, every day that we live together, it's very clear, very, very clear.
Yeah.
We experience a lot of the same things, but not just that. In my heart, there's familiarity there.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the first time that I can remember experiencing that though, was really clearly was just one time, probably about a month before we came into union, Daniel helped me with something, helped me with some computer problems. We were on a Zoom call and he helped me with just working out some computer problems. And there was just something very comforting about that call. And but I didn't even think twice about it. I was just he's very good at that, and but I definitely felt this comfort and familiarity from it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, that's really sweet. Thank you.
Yeah.
So let's go on to the second sign, number 2. Your twin flame will share the same vision for their life as you do. If you are unclear about everything, so too will your twin flame be unclear.
Well, that's important.
Yeah.
Because I think that's something we've both been working out, on our journey, is what is our vision for our life? Yeah,
this is still a piece we are still working on. There are parts that definitely align, absolutely align. But there are still parts in our consciousness that we're still working out in this area, as far as seeing them match in the external. But I feel inwardly the energy, the feeling is the same.
Yeah, and so let's we can talk a little bit about that. We both have one very shared passion, which is loving people and like
a
doing
core value, right?
Yeah,
like a core value.
Well, it's also like a shared passion.
Yeah, shared
and
passion.
Like coaching people and like, yeah, like basically like helping people, mm-hmm. right? Like that's a shared passion. But then we also have like we're very, very specialized in like two different areas that seem very different, but they're not.
They're not, yeah.
Like Daniel is extensively like experienced in like Japanese language and also like in digital art and like mm-hmm. Like all kinds of
creativity, creative stuff.
Mm-hmm. Creative stuff and like and I'm like I have a lot of experience like in science and like that kind of stuff and that really piques my interest. And so it seems very different, but it's actually not energetically.
Exactly.
And also, like, I also have, like one of the things that Daniel really helps me to, like, heal about myself is my creativity. And like I also have a good eye for design and like mm-hmm. Like an artistic capacity that is kind of like dormant, and I never really nurtured it that much, or like I nurtured it when I was a kid, but at a certain point I did stop nurturing mm-hmm. it, you know? Mm-hmm. And yeah, Daniel helps me heal there. And then like he said his favorite subject in school was biology.
Yeah, I always said that if I didn't, pursue Japanese and creativity, I would have been a biologist. Like that would have been my thing. I do like enjoy science a lot and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, mm-hmm. and so like it's just interesting there because I feel like with us like we're healing like a certain aspect of ourselves, and also like we both have like
each other.
Yeah, and we both have like this like strength. So I don't know how that's gonna come together or like really, what that's gonna look like at all.
We just like to let it naturally unfold.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's move on to sign 3. Your twin flame will desire the same things as you from life. Good. Mm-hmm. So yeah, let's get clear on this. Is it? Yeah. You like that thing, I also like that thing?
Maybe, maybe not. Mm-hmm. It's actually the core value of what you like.
Right.
That's really the most important thing. And so I'd say with this, like, it's really important to do your inner work, right? Because, if you're looking on the surface and you're like, well, I've always dreamed of living on the beach, and he doesn't want to live on the beach, and so guess not my twin flame. Well, not necessarily true. There's mm-hmm. a few things that could be going on here. Yeah. Number one, kind of like our interests that like we talked about in the previous, it could be that like there was something that was like really, really unnurtured in one of you, mm-hmm. you know what I mean? And so could be something like that. Or what it could also mean is like the core value. Like, what are you looking for from living on the beach?
Yeah, a beach can feel relaxing. It mm-hmm. can feel peaceful.
Maybe you want like to live in a remote spot, mm-hmm. so you want like a lot of nature, mm-hmm. right?
So yeah, it's like the feeling, mm-hmm. the core feeling that you're really seeking that you may share with your twin. So that's one way to look at it.
Exactly. And so yeah, like it's really important to have that discussion and like feel into like what do you really desire. And at the core, I feel like we desire the exact same things.
Yeah. It gets clearer all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to sign 4. Mm-hmm. Your lifestyle choices will align easily with your twin flame if you take the time to get clear on your choices together and individually.
Yeah.
I feel like this is so true. So true.
Yeah. And I feel like this is another one where you have to get to the core of what it is that you're wanting. Mm-hmm. Right. And yeah, like, I mean, I feel like actually we work through this a lot and we get clear, like, what kind of life are we wanting to live? Like, this is like mainly like the main focus of our like healing work right now is like, what kind of life do we want to lead? But like, I think like we're both like really in tune with the fact that we want like a peaceful life, but we also really want a life where we're like
engaging
with people and mm-hmm. So what that looks like, we're not quite sure yet.
Yeah. And on a more surface level thing, I will say, as far as like lifestyle choices and stuff like that, I feel like our lives blend together very well. It's very easy, like so easy to be around Christina, and like it just feels like being with myself.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like, yeah, it's crazy. It's just so comfortable, so easy and comfortable.
Yeah, in fact, like, I don't know, like, we spend like all day, every day together. Like, I couldn't do that with anyone else. Like, I would find reasons to run errands, you know, like like it's just, it really just does feel like you're hanging out with yourself.
Yeah.
And not in a, we spend all our time together, not in like a codependent way either. Like,
it's just so comfortable.
Yeah, it doesn't feel, it's like he could be there, he could not be there. Like, we talk when we want to. Yeah, it's just, yeah.
Good. So, Number five. Your twin flame will value the same things as you when you both get clear on your values. This is also very true.
Yeah.
Goes back to what we were just talking about on getting clear on your core values. So what are, like, for example, for them, what are some of our core values?
Yeah. I think one of our biggest core values is family.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really, really important. Family is really important to both of us.
Yeah. Yeah, and so, like, yeah, getting really clear on what that means to you. And then another really important core value for us is creative expression. Like we need to be able to do that.
It feels really bad to not, like, to both of us to not be able to express our gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it feels stifling not to be able to do that. And so we both understand that we both have a need for that, and we nurture that in each other, you know, that, like, that's really important.
Yeah. And there are other core values that are basically the foundation of the Twin Flame
Harmonious Union. Which you can read about as well.
You can read about in this book. We won't go into depth.
Yeah.
But things like honesty and compassion.
Right.
And stuff.
Number 6.
Your twin flame will adore you at the core above all others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. Daniel just gets me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get each other. It's like, it's just an understanding. It's a very natural understanding, very peaceful, very comfortable and easy. That's the only way I can explain it. Yeah.
Yeah, and also, like, I don't know, like, he's my best friend, you know? Yeah. And so, like, I just know that he'll always get my jokes, and he'll always, like, yeah. It's just, like, someone who just always is always in tune with you.
Yeah, it feels really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's true. There's no one else I adore.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Number 7. Your true twin flame will always love you.
Yeah. And so does that mean that they're always going to, like, do whatever you want?
No. No. We will discipline each other when we need, and discipline, right? Loving discipline.
Right.
We're not talking about, you know, anything other than,
like, being, like, jerks to each other.
Or abusive or aggressive.
No.
It's we are learning to love each other in every way that we need to be loved.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's something that, like, people heal from a soulmate dynamic is, like, you know, with a soulmate, like, there's always the possibility that you're going to break up, right? And so you're always kind of like, well, walking on eggshells is an extreme way to say it, but, like, you're always, like, kind of bargaining something and, like, just trying to, like, keep the peace. And so there's only really so much that you can really, like, you don't really have the space in like a lot of soulmate relationships to, like, really, like, lovingly discipline someone, like, hey, that's not okay that you did that, or whatever. It takes from the relationship a little bit every time you do that. So you're always, like, careful.
And it's in an unhealed state too, so it can feel like attack. You're attacking me. But I understand that when, you know, we discipline each other, we're loving each other.
Right, because with your twin flame, like, you know that it's your twin flame, and, like, even if you break up, like, it's your twin flame, like, that's your person, you know?
It's your person.
Right. Yeah. And so, like, actually, you know, disciplining your twin flame when they're out of line and being like, hey, like, that wasn't okay, like, we need to, like, work through this or whatever, you're loving them and you're investing in your relationship. Mm-hmm. And so when it says, like, your twin flame will always love you, your twin flame is always showing you where you're not loving yourself.
Yes, exactly. Your twin flame always mirrors to you the places in yourself that need love.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's where the mirror exercise is, like, crucial because, gosh, if you didn't have that, like, if you didn't have, like, the mirror exercise in Twin Flame Ascension School, like,
oh my God, it'd be chaos.
Yeah, that'd be, it would be really hard to, like, really have that harmonious foundation.
And you could read more about the mirror exercise in the book.
Yeah.
Good. All right, so let's move on to number 8. Your true twin flame will always genuinely enjoy your company.
Yeah, so I definitely genuinely enjoy your company. And it's because I enjoy my company.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. I remember, you know, before we came together, I've been on my journey, like, since 2013. Mm-hmm. I had a spiritual awakening, but since that time I moved through a lot of loneliness and stuff, and it was really a lot of healing to come to a place to really like loving myself enough to, like, love being in my own company from a genuine place, and just it was perfectly fine to go out about my day, go places, go to the movies, go shopping just by myself and not really feel like I needed anyone. Just felt really good. And I feel like that's one big thing that really, like, needs to be healed in order to feel that.
Yeah, and that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to spend a lot of time by yourself, but it's a natural kind of part of a lot of people's journeys is, like, a period where they have spent a lot of time by themselves because you are like learning that, like, well, you're not really by yourself. You're spending time with God when you're spending time with yourself too, right? And so you're learning how to really enjoy your own company and how to, like, be with God on your own, you know? And that's crucial for being with your twin flame because your twin flame is you. And, like, it's, you know, it's entirely different than any other relationship. But, like, if you don't enjoy your own company, it's not compassionate for you to be around your twin flame. If you're not enough for yourself, it's not compassionate for you to be around your twin flame 24/7 because, like, they're not going to bring anything extra.
Right.
They're just going to amplify.
Trying to prove yourself, which feels really bad.
Yeah, they're going to amplify however you're feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So the last one, number 9, when you meditate deeply within your heart, you can see if the person in question is an exact vibratory match to your soul's blueprint.
Yeah.
So I definitely feel that's true, and this goes back to, like, feeling comfortable, but it goes, like, deeper than that, where I know that in, like, the core of who I am, like, I've felt you there. Like, I know I have. So yeah, you can definitely feel it. This is something, I think, to be able to feel those feelings, there's a lot of inner work that needs to be done, but it's possible for everyone. Like, we're no one special. It can be done. You love yourself, you heal, and you just, every time you heal, you get a little bit clearer on who you truly are.
Right. And that's crucial. Like, you can't see your twin flame if you can't see yourself accurately. And, like, you know, that doesn't stop at any point. Like, until you're in perfect union with God, like, you're going to be shifting and adapting how you see yourself. And your twin flame is going to grow with you, you know? And, like, that's actually, like, a really key difference between a twin flame and a false twin flame is that, like, as you grow and develop and expand, your twin flame is right there with you. A false twin flame, you'll eventually, like grow apart because you're soulmates and you're meant to. Right. You're not meant to be together.
They'll pretend like they're growing, or they'll hide, or they'll fake it, or but eventually, as you keep choosing truth and healing and love, paths will split if they're not your twin flame.
Yeah, or maybe they won't pretend and you'll delude yourself. One of the two, you know. But like, it'll be pretty clear that like you're not growing in the same direction. Mm-hmm. Whereas your twin flame, like, they're you, and like you just know that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good. How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels complete to me.
Yeah, it feels really good. That was really good. So thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed these 9 signs to see if someone is your true twin flame. We recommend that there's so much more information, awesome information in this book. We recommend you check it out.
Yeah.
Lots of things to learn in here. So once again, I'm Daniel.
I'm Christina.
And we are Ascension coaches. We do Ascension coaching, we do twin flame coaching, card readings. Check out our website in the links below, oneconnectedlove.com, and you can gain access to all of our services if you are interested in any sort of coaching on your journey. So thank you very much for watching this video, and we will see you next time. Take care.